So for this lesson, I am going to be using the Burnett Maker Big. This yarn is a jumbo size 7 and it asked for a 15mm hook. I have my 15mm hook ready. And a quick lesson in looking at yarn weight. This is a Pound of Love Lion brand. The weight is 4 and it wants you to use a 6mm hook. So when you buy yarn, it'll tell you the weight size and also tell you what hook it recommends with it. I'm using a jumbo size 7, but you can use a 4 or a chunky 5. You can use any yarn that you feel comfortable working with. Just make sure you look at the recommended hook size. So grab your yarn and your hook and let's get started. Okay, so for step 1, we are going to create a slip knot. So we learned this in the foundation chain lesson. And we are going to chain 19. Okay. So insert your hook, chain 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so we chained 19. Okay, very good. So now you're going to insert your hook in the second chain from your hook. So the loop on your hook does not count. So we skip one chain, we go to the second chain. So you are going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You should have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both hooks. And that is your first single crochet. Now we're going to go to our next chain. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. Our next chain, I'll go slowly. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both loops. Let's do that again. Insert your hook to the next chain, then yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both loops. Okay, let's do one more together. Make sure you have enough yarn so you're not fighting with the yarn. If you're fighting with the yarn, feel free to just grab more. Okay, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both loops. Now you only have 1 loop left. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets. So keep going and let's meet back towards the end of the row. So now we are down to our final 2 stitches. So let's make them. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both loops. Insert your hook, yarn over, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both loops. So now we are going to count our stitches. The reason why my stitches look so with so many holes is because this is a bigger yarn and a bigger hook. If I used a smaller hook, it would be more tighter, or it would be filled in. So there's 2 ways to count our stitches. I like to count mine from the tops. They look like little hearts. I like to count those. So we're going to count our stitches. We are going to have 18 stitches. Yes, I said 18 because we chained 19, but one of those stitches, the 19th chain, is going to help our project to grow. So you'll see what I mean in a second. So let's count our 18 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Great. Okay, so let me show you how we're going to turn our work. Remember our first chain, we had 19? Well, we're going to make that 19th stitch right now, or chain right now, because this is what helps our project to grow. So you're going to chain 1. Now you're going to turn your work like you're turning a book. Show you again. So we chained 1. Now just turn your work like you were turning a book. So now we are going to do our next row. We're going to work on the top of the stitches. You're starting from the second stitch from the hook. So we skip the turning chain. That's how our work grows. We're going to go to this one, this first chain. This one, okay? You're going to put your hook through both loops, the front and the back of the stitch. So you're going to insert your hook straight through, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both loops. And there's your first stitch. We're going to find our next stitch, which is right here. We're going to go through both loops. So you're going to find this hole, stick your hook through behind the front and the back of the stitch, yarn over, pull through, wrap the yarn around, pull through both. Let's do a few more together. You're going to find your next stitch, your next V or heart. Find the hole, insert your hook behind both loops, yarn over, so you yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through both loops. Let's do one more together. Insert your hook, find your next stitch, the V, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through. Okay, so continue all the way and I'll meet you towards the end of the row. So now I am at my last 2 stitches. here's a stitch and there's a stitch. Okay, so we're going to complete those last 2 stitches and then we are going to turn our work. So find the next stitch, insert your hook behind both of those back and front loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Okay, again, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, and you have completed 2 rows. So remember, chain 1 to make that 19th stitch and turn your work. Do the next row and we will meet back. Okay, so now we are done. We are down to our final 2 stitches. Insert your hook through both. Back and front loop, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops. Let's count our stitches. This time I'll show you how to count from the front. You see these little hearts? Those are your stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have 18 stitches. Great job. You have learned how to do your single crochet. Keep practicing, and once you feel comfortable, you can already start making so many amazing projects. When you are ready to move on to lesson 3, we will learn the half double crochet, which is actually my favorite stitch. So I will see you in lesson 3.